We're here to listen today and to learn, and so I want to thank Representative Case, who had the opportunity to serve some years ago, and he had a sabbatical there for a while, and now he's back and better than ever and refreshed. And I kind of had that experience as well, except I lost when I left here. You went out voluntarily and ran somewhere else, and then came back. So it's better to do it the way you did it than the way I did it. So, but we welcome you back, and I'll yield back, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chabot, and the gentleman yields back. And if committee members have an opening statement, we will ask that they be submitted for the record. I also ask unanimous consent that Representative Sablan's statement in support of his bill, H.R. 2603, be submitted for the record. Without objection, is so ordered. I will begin by introducing Mr. Case, Congressman Case, proudly represents Hawaii's first congressional district, Hawai'i. Mr. Case was born and raised in Hilo. His great-grandparents on his father's side emigrated to Hawaii in 1896 from Kansas, and his family has lived on many of the state's islands over the generations since. Before joining Congress, Mr. Case spent 2 decades at the Honolulu law firm of Carl Smith Ball, where he rose to managing partner. Congressman Case serves on the Appropriations Committee, and I'm also proud to serve with him on the Natural Resources Committee. Welcome, sir. You are recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you for that very kind introduction from both of you. It's great to be back in Congress, and it's great to be back with this committee where I spent my own time. So I proudly served on this committee, and so it's good to share some thoughts with you again. I want to share those thoughts on issues of importance to our small business community, both nationally and in my home state of Hawaii. As you may remember from my prior service on the committee, my focus is not only on keeping small business strong throughout our country, but on protecting and expanding on small business administration programs that support some of our nation's underrepresented populations, and on ensuring a level playing field between small business and large government contractors operating especially in Hawaii, issues that are not uncommon throughout the country. I want to begin by stressing that small business truly is the key to the success of our economy in Hawaii. According to the SBA, 99% of businesses in Hawaii are small business, and a clear majority of employees in Hawaii are employed by small business. These small businesses are the engine of the economy in my home state, and thus, as national small business goes, so also does Hawaii business. Given the rich ethnic diversity in Hawaii, minority-based programs are particularly important in my home state. Almost 93% of small businesses in Hawaii are minority-owned. They depend on and have received great benefit from programs such as the 8A Business Development Program and the Hub Zone Program, which help provide a level playing field for small businesses owned by socially and economically disadvantaged peoples and historically underutilized business zones. Additionally, the Microloan Technical Assistance Program has been a great help in the development of Native Hawaiian businesses, and the Women-Owned Small Business Federal Contracting Program provides federal opportunities to industries where women-owned small businesses are underrepresented. The continuation of these programs is needed to empower some of our nation's underrepresented populations that are the true drivers of Hawaii's small businesses. Furthermore, there are many great trade opportunities for Hawaii small business given its place in the Indo-Pacific region. Hawaii exported $647 million in goods to 100 countries in 2018, with small businesses generating 64% of those total exports. The state's largest market in 2018 was South Korea at $222 million, followed by Singapore, Japan, China, and Taiwan. With the world's fastest-growing global markets in the Indo-Pacific, keeping trade open within this region is crucial to Hawaii's economy and our nation's standing in the region. The State Trade and Export Promotion Grant Initiative and international trade loans have been vital components in developing Hawaii small business for trade with these foreign markets, and I urge you to continue this committee's longstanding support for these programs. Additionally, the federal government, primarily through the Department of Defense, is the largest source of federal dollars in Hawaii, and it is important to make sure that small local businesses have a fair chance to compete for defense dollars. This is why I introduced the legislation in my prior service in Congress, which would generally help to guarantee small businesses' place in federal contracting through such means as combating contracting bundling. I would appreciate working with your committee to continue this fight to help ensure that huge corporations don't just vacuum up and win all of the defense contracts, even though small business throughout our country, and Hawaii small business particularly, are equally, if not better qualified to do the work. Finally, I want to briefly highlight the importance of the SBA's contracting assistance programs in Hawaii. With 1 in 10 residents of Hawaii being a veteran, the Service-Disabled Veteran-Owned Small Business Program has assisted numerous veterans in the state transition from military service to successful business owners. It is critical for this Congress to continue our government's commitment to our veterans. In closing, thank you to all of you for your leadership in helping our nation's small businesses, which I believe is a truly nonpartisan, bipartisan effort and has been on this committee, and especially for your consideration of the needs of Hawaii's small businesses. Mahalo.
Well, thank you so much, Congressman, for coming on in here.